Amazing. Honestly, I was left speechless. I couldn't believe it. It's pretty much all I've been working for all my life. So I'm excited for the moment and ready to get to work.
John, what were your pre-draft interactions like with Washington? Did anything stand out?
To be honest, not really. I had one meeting with Coach Terrell, the receivers coach, and that was pretty much about it. I hadn't heard anything from Washington, so it was kind of a surprise to me as well as it was to you guys. So it is honestly a pretty cool moment. Just sharing it with my family back at home is awesome.
Well, who had you heard more from? Were there some teams that you thought might be more of a possibility for you?
Honestly, I've been hearing from a bunch of teams. A bunch of teams have been showing interest. There wasn't really one that stood out to me too much, but a lot of teams have been showing interest, and I had no idea what draft night was going to be about.
Jahan, do you feel like this maybe validated your decision to hang around for a senior?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I think it definitely helped me out in a lot of ways. Just a year ago, I was thinking about coming out and didn't know if I was going to go second, third, fourth round. So knowing that coming back was going to help me better my draft stock, better the situation for me and my family, I knew it was a no-brainer.
What would you say are some of your strengths and some things you'll bring to Washington?
Yeah, I would say my versatility as a receiver, being able to play anywhere on the football field, just being a very savvy receiver, being very smart, and just making some highlight plays and bringing energy to the team.
Do you think you're an outside receiver in the NFL, or do you think maybe you could work inside?
Yeah, I think I can do both, to be honest with you. That's one thing that I feel like is one of my biggest traits of my game is my versatility. Be able to play anywhere, be able to play inside, play outside. So I'm excited for the opportunity and can't wait to see what Coach Turner has in store for me.
Who all do you have there with you?
Everyone, literally anyone you could think of. My mom, dad, everyone in my family, my cousins, friends, everyone.
What did they talk about punt returning?
I haven't talked too much in special teams and punt return, but that opportunity is open. I would more than gladly take advantage of it.
Coming into the room with Terry McLaurin and Curtis Samuel, how much do you know about those guys?
I know a little bit about Terry McLaurin. Played him in college at Ohio State. One of the most underrated receivers in the league, in my opinion. A guy that just produces every single year. You don't hear much about him. He just comes about his work every single day. So I can't wait to get to work with that guy and really just learn from him.
How do you think you guys can complement each other?
I feel like we complement each other very well. I feel like he's someone who can play inside and outside and has a lot of versatility in his game. And I feel like whether he's playing outside and I'm playing inside, or I'm playing outside, he's playing inside, we can complement each other like that.
When you talked about coming back and raising your draft stock, what do you think you improved on to raise your draft stock?
Just being a more complete receiver. That was a big thing for me coming into my senior year. Just noticing the things that I wasn't doing well my junior year and just fixing those things and perfecting my craft. That's something that I talk about with my dad all the time, is just make sure you perfect your craft, be really good at the things you're good at, and improve on the things that you're not good at. So that's brought me a long way, and just putting in the work every single day has got me here to this moment.
What were some of those little things you worked at?
I would say just at the line of scrimmage, using my using my hands in my releases, and pretty much just focusing on the ball. That was a big thing for me this year. Having no drops was a huge thing that I wanted to accomplish, and just making sure I'm focused every single play on my assignment and catching the ball, making something happen.
Do you expect to go as high as number 16?
I didn't, to be honest with you. I had no idea where I was going to go tonight. I'm just happy I got to go tonight and share this moment with everyone who's here.
What was that expectation? I don't know if you talked to your agent. Maybe what were you thinking?
Yeah, we were kind of thinking later first, early second, but we honestly it was a toss up. I could have went either one, so I'm just happy that I got picked by the Washington Commanders and ready to get to work for these guys.
What was
Take
that
two more.
Ron Rivera like?
What was that?
What was that call with Ron Rivera like?
Yeah, it was crazy. I couldn't believe it at first. I was basically watching the Suns Pelicans game on my phone, and Coach Rivera called me, and I couldn't believe I was getting a phone call. Like I didn't know if obviously I had to answer it, but I didn't know when to answer it. I didn't know. I had to take a step away from everyone and talk to Coach Rivera, and he introduced himself and said that he was really excited to have me, and they were going to pick me. And I couldn't believe it.
Was watching the game kind of help? Like, did it help as the draft was going along? Like, why weren't you kind of watching the draft?
Yeah, it did. It did help the draft go along pretty smooth. Honestly, I'm always just tuned into other things. So pretty much just watching the game just helped me get my mind off it a little bit. I wasn't thinking about it too much, and making sure that I was on my phone if I got a phone call.
What did you recognize the number, or were you just willing to roll the dice and answer?
I was willing to roll the dice. I didn't care who it was. It could have been President Obama calling me. I was going to answer it, and I was ready for the call, whoever it was.
Is your family made up of a lot of Eagles fans or Steelers fans?
Fans from everywhere. Eagles, Cowboys, Steelers, Giants, Commanders, everyone, literally. So I got a bunch of fans, but they'll all be Commander fans now.
Did you have that hat already with you?
Yeah, I do. Actually, I had a bunch of them, but I was happy to pick this one up.
Last one. The other ones.
I had literally every team. I had every team. I was ready for whatever came my way.
What's it like just knowing now you're on the cusp of getting to, live out your dream here of playing in the NFL?
Yeah, it's honestly a surreal moment. It hasn't really – it's hit me, but not fully, I feel like. It's crazy. All the hard working days that I put in just to get to this moment, I've dreamed about it forever. It's honestly crazy. I can't even put it into words right now. I'm just really excited, really happy just to be in this moment right now. Little kids dream of this moment, and a lot of people don't get to achieve it. So to be able to sit here and really, really say that I was the first round pick, I'd be able to play for the Washington Commanders is a dream come true.
All right. Thanks, Jahan. We'll see you tomorrow. Appreciate it.
All right, cool. Yep. See you guys.
Thanks, John.